Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Brady. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this off. Out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start here with Jackson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Brady. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reach.
Kemper.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense.
Hey ZZ. What's up, ZZ? I saw that you're streaming right now. I'm playing solo battles right now to get my compass cats.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Under pressure, they got him again. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Let's go, baby.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, That's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
That's returnable now for Smith. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
W99 Plus strategy, all stats free, 99 overall.
They had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's...
Yes, Vikings, that's a W. I'm doing solo battles right now to get my compass stats.
Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A good gain there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. That's it for the... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. Steve Smith all by his lonesome. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 51 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The last two plays from scrimmage in this ball game pretty eventful. He throws the interception. The other guys, boom, one play in there in the end zone. So now he's got to try to bounce back. 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Brady's throw there incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. He'll take it at the 42. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Steve Smith, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are pouring it on.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. McPherson up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 46 yards. And the Chiefs get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On third down, here's Bo. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. Welcome back now here in London. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Fielded at the 20. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. For the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game.
The big fella past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And McPherson on for the extra point. Over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance.
Look at the big man rumble. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was... And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. McPherson on for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field. try and put points on the board.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Brady. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
YouTube, I need to go eat lunch. When I get done eating, I'll be streaming again. Peace.